I'm white in this picture. That's really crazy. That's an algorithm like that is actually out there and people are using it.
AI systems are becoming increasingly integrated into our society, and most of the time they make our lives easier. But sometimes these systems fail to live up to expectations, and when they do, they're not failing everyone equally.
It made me look paler and it gave me blue eyes, so the general impression was that, it had changed my race.
We tested out Playground AI. It's a generative AI tool, meaning it can generate new images for the user. I asked the software to make me look more professional, and this was the result.
I can't believe that's actually meant to be me. And I feel a bit in shock, to be honest. The skin colour has changed from black to white. And all the little features that make me, like the size of my nose has been made smaller. The shape of my eyes and the colour of my eyes have changed. My hair isn't dark and curly, it's light brown and wavy. This isn't me at all. And this is happening to a lot more people.
Rona, a student from MIT, used Playground AI to alter a headshot for her LinkedIn profile. Like me, she was shocked to see what it did to her, and it caught the attention of social media as 6 million people viewed her post about it.
It made me look paler and it gave me blue eyes, so the general impression was that, it had changed my race. It sort of gave me a more pinkish undertone, so in that sense, it took away some of the more yellow undertones of my skin. It made my eyes larger and also bright blue, sort of like a Disney or Pixar effect. It's concerning, and I'm not sure what it reveals about kind of AI at large and this new technology.
We thought we would test out the system. We ran 25 photos through Playground AI using the same prompt, make these pictures look more professional. We noticed changes in race and removing religious dress. This woman's hijab was removed and was replaced with hair. This man's skin was made significantly lighter, but when this photo of a white person was put through the system, vastly fewer changes were made. Now, you might not use any of these images for your headshot, but they do raise wider questions about the technology and why AI is making these types of alterations. One reason an AI tool like this might be changing people's skin colour is the way these tools are built. AI models are trained using datasets from many sources, and those sources can contain the same racial biases and limitations that society does.
The algorithm has learned that a good photo looks like this. And that's why if there's more white people with professional photos on LinkedIn, perhaps they're gonna turn your skin white. So if you just pull data from the internet without any curation whatsoever, you're going to get some of the darker sides of humanity actually seeping into your data.
I wanted to show Chinuki what the software did when I asked it to make her headshot more professional.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Wild.
That's awful. So that's really crazy. That's an algorithm like that is actually out there and people are using it. I'm white in this picture.
We went to Playground AI explaining the findings of their tools. They told us that our AI models can't perfectly replicate an image, especially faces. If you uploaded a face, it won't look like the original face. It's like trying to draw a new picture using a blurry image as a reference. Instead, AI takes inspiration from the image and creates something new. But for David Coplin, an expert in AI ethics, he says while the tech is in its infancy, clearly there's a long way to go.
We're in a new era of AI, so this whole generative AI, the fact that you could ask AI to create an image is pretty new, certainly in the last 12 months for broad-scale adoption. But, it's the conversation about guardrails. We need the right kind of regulation in place to make sure that we're kind of doing the right things with it before we start using those kinds of services in real life where they're going to affect real people.
AI is still very much in its infancy, but over time, with a more diverse workforce, regulation and better optimization, maybe the machines will be clever enough to overcome the biases of the data on which it was trained.